These boots are made for walking. Today, these are the Redwing 8113 Iron Ranger boots, aka the Hookers. Hookers not only because of the awesome speed hooks that I really love with these shoes as well, but actually because these were the first Redwing boots and Goodyear welted boots that I bought. I think 70 years ago now. I acquired them, and actually the story behind these boots is that my dad owned Air Force boots. When I went to school, I had this kind of a punk phase, and I loved these boots of him, so I wore them, even though they were a little bit too big at that time. And I literally wore them until they completely broke apart and fell apart. They also had this leather toe cap, and they had this rugged, rough out look, grayish, like really heavy working boots. And I was actually looking for some kind of these kind of boots for a couple of years. And the first time it happened to me was actually because someone wore the Muleskinner rough out boots, the Iron Rangers at that time. When I saw them, I was completely sold. So I went into the store, into a local store, and I tried them on with my usual boot size, which is 11, 11.5. And I had to size them down until I ended up with a 10. But then I had to size them up again because actually one toe of my left foot is acting a little bit weird, so I have to size them up. Yeah, I took them home and I wore them for the first 2 weeks. I have to tell you, the breaking in period really was evil. Although the leather now got really smooth. The rough out leather, as Redwing does it, is that they actually really just turn around the leather. So this is the rough out part of the leather outside. You can see that the tongue, as it usually looks if you don't oil them too much, like I did here. And the inside is the cozy part of the shoes usually. And if you wear them a couple of weeks, the longer you wear them, the smoother they get, and they wear just as gloves. In the end, to be honest, they acted being a bit too big even. And so I kept them in the shelf for a couple of months until I came by to the next Redwing store. And the sales guy there told me that I should just try some kind of insoles. Because of this left toe is acting weird. I have to size up, but the rest of my feet are usually a 10. So he told me just if it feels a bit too slippery, just add this extra really small, thin leather insole from Redwing, which is, of course, I did, because I'm a Redwing addict after all, and even though I was a bit skeptic, because this, of course, influences a lot the foot molding process, as you know, of the insole. Yeah, but when I added them into the shoes, into the boots, I instantly felt even better comfort. So since then I'm wearing them more often. Even though now it's getting a bit colder outside and also slippery, which gives certainly some limits to the cork sole. This is actually still the first sole, so after 6.5 years, 7 years, I think, around that, they're still doing great. They're really durable, and I'm thinking about whether adding a mini lug sole of Vibram when I have to resole them. Which I did also at the Eldons, for example. I have made a very good experience with them. They actually wear down a little bit faster in comparison, of course, to the cork soles. But if you have enough boots to switch, I think it doesn't make them wear out too fast. Yeah, and still, they're really great boots. These are my Iron Rangers. Let me know what you think of the look of them, because I certainly oiled them a lot, which also led to a funny story, because when I visited my dad a year ago with the boots, he told me, "Oh boy, your shoes really need some cleaning." He thought this would be like dirt or something, so of course they look rugged, but I really love it, that style, which fits to some denim jeans and also a bit more the workwear style. And if you want to dress up, certainly you won't pick these shoes, but rather, for example, the Eldon Indies or some other nice looking boots. Let me know what you think of the boots. Also, share your stories with me in the comments. Would be happy to also talk about what kind of boots I should be showing you the next time. Bye bye.